DIYers, what's up? Mike Boars with the Mike Boars channel. Thank you for watching. We're going to reference our Chevy Colorado in today's video. We're going to show you what to look for and how to tell if you got a bad tie rod. And believe it or not, it starts with vibration or a wobbly wheel with absolutely no feeling or movement in the steering wheel itself. Let's take a look.
All right, DIYers, here we are at the truck, and again, we are going to show you how you can tell if you have a faulty and needing to be replaced tie rod. Let's take a look. Now to a different camera angle, and DIYers, the front passenger wheel right there. On the inner side of that is where our worn out tie rod is. And there's our Z24 1991 Cavalier. Scrolling above right now is a link to a video that talks about those skates. That entire 91 Z24 is on skates and can be moved anywhere we need it just by pushing it. At this point, I have lifted the truck and the tire is no longer making contact with the ground. And I have positioned a jack stand underneath the truck to support the weight of the truck. Never trust a jack alone. Always position a jack stand in place prior to getting under the vehicle. And at this point, let's go on the inner portion of the wheel well and locate our tie rod. Coming inside the inner portion of the wheel well, as you can see, a lot going on. In this part right here, there is our tie rod. That's our jam nut that goes on the threaded rod, and it feeds into the knuckle, which is right here, and extends upward and is secured in place with a nut. And that is very rusty. And you see the rubber boot here. It doesn't look too bad from this angle. To the opposite side, and again, very rusty. However, there is the rubber boot. And unfortunately, over time, that rubber boot fails and allows moisture, grime, dirt, and weather inside. And once any of that gets inside the area that is protected by the boot, it basically ruins the tie rod. Taking a step back out in front of the tire now, and again, we're going to position the camera where I can show you the movement of the tire. And it's not supposed to move like that. Obviously, number one, ensure all of your lug nuts are properly secured and that wheel is tight on the hub. And you want to do that before lifting the vehicle up off the ground. And if you got loose lug nuts, well, that may be your problem. However, unlikely, in most cases, your lug nuts will be properly secured and tight. And from there, let's take a look at the movement of this tire. At this point, I've got the camera set back. I want to give you a couple different angles of the wobbling of the tire. Again, it's not supposed to have any wobble when you lift it up off the ground. However, in our case, you can see and hear the wobbling. See that? Not a lot, but just enough to tell you that your tie rod needs to be replaced. And again, just sitting here, rocking the tire back and forth, doesn't seem like a lot. However, when you're going 70 miles an hour on the highway, that small amount of play due to the worn out tie rod is significant and dangerous. Now to a different camera angle, you are in front of the vehicle looking at the tire, and again, that is way too much play. See that? Again, doesn't seem like a lot right now, but at high speeds, it is significant. We're now down below inside the wheel well, and let's take a look at the wobble. Back up, taking a step back in front of the passenger wheel, and again, DIYers, that is how you check to see if you have a worn out and needing to be replaced tie rod. And with that said, we hope this helps. Also, down below in the comment section, as well as the description section, is going to be a video link that shows you the step-by-step process on how to replace the tie rods on this exact truck. And every mechanic you talk to will give you the advice. If you replace one tie rod, go to the opposite side and replace the other tie rod as well. You don't want to just do one. Better to do both of them at the same time. So again, definitely check out that video if you are interested in seeing us do that. Below the video, you will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely ring your YouTube bell. That would be very helpful to us. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching.